We have another correction to the junior 2-year-old Brown Swiss cow class. The first place junior goes to entry 2567, Edgeview F. Bailey, owned by Kelly Jo Mannion of Copiague, New York. Second place junior went to entry 2581, Edgeview N. Dagmar, also owned by Kelly Jo Mannion of Copiague, New York. Sorry for the confusion. For those of you who would like to mark the top 10 placings in your Brown Swiss catalog in the junior 2-year-old class, entry 2584 was first place, Empire Winwright Lotus, owned by Dylan Fry of Chestertown, Maryland. Entry 2587 was second and also best udder. She is Pit Crew Rampage Nola, owned by Pierre Boulet of Montmagny, Quebec. Entry 2566 is third and bred and owned. She is Pit Crew Daredevil Kyla, owned by Pit Crew Genetics of Cambridge, Minnesota. Entry 2565 was fourth. Entry 2567 was fifth. Entry 2585 was sixth. Entry 2583 was seventh. Entry 2568 was eighth. And entry 2575 was 9th. Entry 2578 was 10th. The class now in the ring is the senior 2-year-old cow class. In the senior 2-year-old cow class, the sponsors for the awards. First place award will be presented by Hilltop Acres, Dennis and Barb Mashik of Kalmar, Iowa. The Bred and Owned Award is presented by Round Hill Acres, Cynthia Warner of Frederick, Maryland. The Production Rosette is presented by Case IH of Racine, Wisconsin. The Best Udder Rosette will be presented by Holstein International and Cattle Connection, Steins, the Netherlands. And the Junior Award will be presented by Oak Knoll Farm, Randy and Tammy Rule of Dodgeville, Wisconsin.
Our judges have completed their placings in the Milking Shorthorn Winter Heifer Calf class. Would our junior winners please take a step forward? Second place junior honors go to entry 1934, Hill Home Seared Chasin' Dreams E.T., exhibited by Bailey Wright of DeKalb Junction, New York. First place junior, she's also second in the class, is entry 1931, Miss Alexa Cyride Ariel E.T., shown by Alora Sprout, Springville, Pennsylvania. Our best bred and owned calf in the class is entry 1925, Lazy M Lots of Money ET, shown by Lazy M Farm LLC, Michael and Herman Meyer, Stitzer, Wisconsin. Third place in the class goes to entry 1938, Norbert Spice EXP, owned by Dylan Reed of Vandalia, Illinois. And winning the class is entry 1948, Mutatice Barbie ET, owned by Bailey Comar, Hinesville, Kentucky. Congratulations. And now to our judge for his comments.
Again, another really beautiful class of winter calves out here in our milking shorthorn ring. For Mike and myself, it was a class a little bit different sizes, shapes, colors, and makes.
Judge Lammers has completed his placings in the junior 3-year-old cow, in the senior 2-year-old cow class. Second place junior is entry 2597, Clover Lane Carly, owned by Lauren and Gavin Kishman of Monona, Iowa. First place junior goes to entry 2606, Pearl Del Drake Whitney, owned by Elizabeth Schieferstein of Vernon, New York. Third place and best udder in the class goes to entry 2594, Edgeview C. Deanna, owned by Brian Pacheco of Kerman, California. And second place and bred and owned goes to entry 2591, Edgeview F. Sophia, owned by Ken Main and Kenny Joe Mannion of Copake, New York. And winning the class is entry 2595, Groves View Luke Tabby, owned by London Dairy Farms, London, Ontario. Judge Lammers, your reasons.
Well, a great group of cows out here in your senior 2-year-old class. And the cow we're starting with, a cow that you just love, the dairy frame, the openness that this cow has. A cow that we give the advantage to over our cow in second. She's just a little nicer out through her top. She holds herself together just a trifle bit better behind her crops. She shows me more width through the front end today than our cow in second. In addition, I prefer the snugness of the forudder attachment, the way that forudder blends a little more snugly into the body wall today than the beautiful dairy framed cow here in second. Second over third uses that advantage in silkiness and openness to get over our really nice uddered cow in third. A cow that's just silkier about her hide. She's much open in that rib structure. She's got more drop to her flank than this beautiful uddered cow in third. Third cow, I love that mammary system, the venation, the height and width of rear udder that she has. She just a little more quality in her seam today than our cow in fourth. She's got a more definition running between those rear quarters, and obviously she's a taller, more upstanding individual. She's a little longer from end to end than our cow in fourth. Fourth place cow, not the biggest cow in the class, but you love the quality and balance that she has. She's just a little silkier in her hide, cleaner down through her leg and the bone in her leg than our cow in fifth. Fifth over six, just on the way that forudder blends into the body wall. When you see her out on the move, it just blends a little more snugly from her forudder into her rib structure today than our cow in six. Six over the seventh, a cow that's been milking almost a year. I prefer the cleanliness that she has, just a little cleaner made. Her teats are a little more centrally placed beneath the udder floor than the big rear uddered cow coming out in seventh.